They dreamed about this before the season even began. Now it's real. Miami is going home to play for a national championship. Welcome back to Victory Grid, where we break down college football moments that define programs, legacies, and eras. Tonight, we're diving into one of the most powerful stories of the season. Miami outlasting Ole Miss 31-27 in the CFP Semifinal and earning the right to play for the national title at home. This wasn't just a win, this was destiny meeting belief. A dream that started before week 1. Teams are told never to look ahead. But Miami did, quietly, privately, and boldly. The Hurricanes envisioned something specific: opening the season at home. Ending the season at home and playing for a national championship on their own field. At the time, it felt impossible. On November 3rd, Miami was ranked number 18 in the first CFP rankings. They had just suffered an overtime loss to SMU. They weren't even safely in the playoff picture. Yet here they are. The unlikely path to the CFP final. Miami didn't storm into the playoff as a favorite. They barely made it in. The last team selected in the 12-team CFP field. Since then, 3 straight playoff wins, 7 straight wins overall, and now 1 victory away from a national title. This is one of the most improbable runs in modern college football. The semifinal setting, Fiesta Bowl drama. The stage was the Fiesta Bowl in Glendale, Arizona. The opponent, a physical, resilient Ole Miss team that refused to go away. From the opening kick, Miami looked like the more complete team. They dominated, time of possession, total plays, rushing yards. But domination doesn't guarantee victory, especially in playoff football. Missed opportunities keep Ole Miss alive. Miami controlled much of the game, but penalties and miscues in the third quarter stalled multiple drives. Those mistakes gave Ole Miss oxygen, and Ole Miss used it. What followed was a fourth quarter that felt like pure chaos. A fourth quarter for the ages. In the final 7 minutes, the lead changed 4 times. Ray Lewis, Edgerrin James, and Gino Torretta watching from the sideline. The Hurricanes struck first. Quarterback Carson Beck fired a 36-yard touchdown pass to dynamic freshman Malachi Tony with 5:04 remaining. Miami led 24-19. Hard Rock Stadium could already be felt in the future, but Ole Miss wasn't finished. Ole Miss answers, and history echoes. Ole Miss quarterback Ncaa marched the Rebels down the field. A controversial pass interference call on Miami extended the drive. A painful flashback to the 2003 Fiesta Bowl, when a disputed PI cost Miami a national title. Moments later, Chambliss threw a 24-yard touchdown pass to Daquan Wright, with 3:13 remaining. Ole Miss led again. For the first time since October, Miami trailed late in the fourth quarter. Carson Beck's defining moment. This was the moment that defined the season. Beck had been here before. In October, against Louisville, when he threw 4 interceptions. That game changed him. Against Ole Miss, with the season on the line, Beck was calm, poised, unshakable. He led a 15-play, 75-yard drive, mixing precision throws and smart decisions. The drive ended with a 3-yard touchdown run. Miami reclaimed the lead, 31-27. The coach who brought Miami back, head coach Marion, stayed intense post-game as always, but make no mistake, this run is personal. Cristobal played at Miami, won a national title at the Orange Bowl in 1991, returned to restore what was lost. For over 20 years, Miami wandered the wilderness. It took someone with Miami DNA to bring the Hurricanes back to the brink of glory. What this means for Miami. Miami is now the first team since the BCS CFP era began in 1998 to play for a national championship in its home stadium. It's poetic. 3 of Miami's 5 national titles were won at the Orange Bowl. Now, the chance for a 6th comes at Hard Rock Stadium. For players like linebacker Wesley Buscemi, a Miami native, it means the game.